Hey Cancer, welcome to your July 2020 mini reading. I'm just going to tap into what we can expect in July. It is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Some of it might be for you, some of it might be for someone else. July is going to be a Yang month, so it's going to be a month of action, which I'm sure if you're like the rest of us, you've struggled a lot with the Yin month of June, where it's a lot of internal stuff and going within. All of this not being able to truly socialize has probably helped with that a little bit, but it's gotten us closer to self. So let's kind of see what July holds for you, Cancer. Okay. Almost. Okay, are there three? Look at that beauty. I'm not even going to worry about the rest. Okay, so the first one we have new blueprints. Okay. So whenever this comes up, this is an intuitive number. It's communicative power. So not to get too beyond, okay, but it's sort of like this concept of understanding that every time we become more aware, every time we do some healing around our wounds and our self-love and our self-awareness, we shift and change our energetic signature, okay? So we allow new blueprints, new concepts, new ideas, new DNA structures, if you will, to expand within us, okay? It allows us to change, shift. I always want to say change into a new version of ourselves, but I always feel like we're born so pure. It's sort of shifting us back to ourselves beyond our conditioning, okay? So let's see what else is going on. For some of you, sorry, when I first saw this card, for some of you, you're probably feeling a lot of physical stuff right now. Either you're breaking out, with acne all over your body, or you're feeling certain pains in different parts of your body. Okay, know that that's just energy shifting and moving, and some of that energy I'm being shown has been stuck there for a really long time. Okay, so like your whole life, long time. So it's going to feel painful as that part of your muscle or joint or what have you is starting to come alive again. So be mindful of that. If it's severe pain, please go see a doctor. I'm not a medical intuitive. I'm only being guided to what I'm shown. So if it's super painful, please see a doctor. I'm not going to be accountable for, I don't want to be accountable for someone who actually needs medical help. I do believe that is still needed. So, all right, the root chakra, yeah. Okay, so grounding and centering, but this is the connection to family, to ancestry. Okay, when I saw that certain things were stuck in the body for a long time, it could be ancestrally passed down, okay? It could be past life stuff. So be mindful that there's going to be a big shift in action for you in July around your DNA structure, your ancestral DNA. And again, that may not resonate with everyone, but I meant to say it for somebody. There's a lot of work being done in the ancestral DNA for you to shift out of these. It's almost like, it would be like a great somebody, like an ancestor creating this karma, and the karma is passed down generationally. That's affected your DNA. It's affected your structure. It's affected your physical makeup, okay? So I feel like a lot of that is shifting and clearing, and you in this energy, in this lifetime, are taking action in regards to that. So I don't know if it's healing, or it's awareness around that, or there's some kind of shift and change happening here. Yeah. And then we have the solar plexus chakra. So what kind of came up when we started talking about like this ancestral karma and stuff? Like I heard the word curse. All right. And I heard like this whole family's cursed. I don't know who this belongs to, but having a cursed family. But the belief about curses is something that we will carry physically. Okay. So it also keeps us disempowered. And this solar plexus chakra is about empowering yourself. That's your power center. Okay. So I feel like there's a lot of restructuring that's going to happen that's going to alleviate, quote unquote, your family's curse. Okay. Now the curse could be anything from, having not being lucky in love, or not being lucky with money, or, you know, death, or something, or even just comments from a parent or from your grandparents or somebody saying, you know, oh, this family's cursed, we've never been lucky at winning the lottery, or, you know, oh, if something's going to go wrong, it's going to be our family. Things like that I feel are going to be shifting. And I get how kind of out out there that is, but that's kind of what they're showing me. So I feel like there are some of you that will probably resonate with to some degree. It's definitely, this is good. It's definitely around the concept that you can be punished, or someone else has, or some entity or something bigger than you has more power than you. And I think that a lot of the stuff that you're doing right now is going to shift that energy, Cancer, okay? Because at the core of you, you were born into this world understanding that you're a sovereign being and no one has more power than you, over you than you. Okay. It's not to say that your family is going to follow suit with that, because they probably won't. Okay. Yeah. So we have the Five of Wands. Okay. Just as I was saying that. So inner group fighting, inner conflict. Okay. So a disconnect between the head and the heart. But what I saw mostly was you having these understandings around beliefs, and there's like, I feel like your family doesn't really understand it. So I feel like maybe you argue with them a lot about, so an example, you know, part of what I'm being shown is when I'm saying to my dad, you put out all this bad juju and then you expect it to be lucky. Like you don't understand that that's going to come back to you. And he just doesn't understand it, right? And it's not, so I end up arguing with him and creating this conflict, but maybe he's not meant to understand it. So maybe there's going to be work around that for you, or it's coming up to show you that it's okay that you guys believe different things. You're still healing yourself. You're still healing 7 generations before you and 7 generations after you. You're still doing the work, and it's still going to make a difference, even if you can't see it in their behavior, right? Okay, very interesting. What else do we have? Okay, so we have the 8 of Cups, walking away from emotions that no longer serve, letting go. Okay, an old reality for a new one. This is what's going to be happening for you in July. You're going to be walking away from what you've always known to be a belief or truth, to seeking and finding your own truth. And that's going to allow the energy to flow properly in your body. It's going to empower you. Okay. These new blueprints that are coming in are setting the stage for you. I feel like you're kind of shifting. Okay. This is what's coming up. Some of you are worried that in your growth, you're going to leave the people you love and care behind. And you don't want them to suffer. It's not about you being right. Okay. You don't want them to suffer, feeling disempowered or feeling like a victim. Okay. But just if you can understand life paths, if you can understand soul contracts, it'll help you understand that that's what they signed up for. And even if they don't align with what you're saying or doing, know that they're doing what they agreed to do when they came here. Okay. So you're not really abandoning anyone. And it'll also allow you to release the disappointment you might have in them not wanting to take action in their own lives. Okay. Yeah. So again, we have the 2 of Cups has also come up in all of these readings. Okay. Soulmates, connected hearts, kindred spirits, healing past love traumas. Okay. Not wanting to do this alone. I don't feel you will. If you aren't with someone, then you will probably meet someone and will connect with them. I also think this card is coming up because it's very pivotal for this time. It's actually the first decade of Cancer, which is June 21st to July 1st. So understand that a lot of these things are going to be shifting for you to get you ready for July. Okay. I think that's more so why this card is coming up. It represents some of these things, but I feel like it's a time period right now where things are super potent, and we can really take advantage of that. It's uncomfortable and it's kind of painful sometimes, but it's actually helping us. Okay. And if we can get behind the fact that it's helping us, then we can, it makes the pill easier to swallow. How about that? Okay. Sorry, there were too many cards in that last little shuffle. There we go. The Four of Pentacles. So this is feelings of gratitude, accepting your worth, and being in flow with the universe. Okay, this is a really beautiful alignment card. If it was in reverse, it would be like hanging on too tightly out of fear. I don't feel a lot of fear for yourself. Okay, in this particular read, I feel that there is some fear around leaving other people behind and just wanting them to know what you know and be as free as you feel. Okay. All right. Let's see what else we have here. Yeah, we have some karmic clearing. Okay. And when that card comes up, it's understanding again, and I think that's that past life karma stuff that keeps coming up, the familial karma. Understanding that that's clearing from your life, from your timeline, so that you can be more empowered to write your own script. You're not quite there yet. The action, a lot of the action you're going to take in July is just going to be recalibrating your root chakra, your solar plexus, maybe all of your chakras to be in a place where you can write your own, it's almost like preparation for writing your own reality. Okay. All right. Yeah. We have faith here. Okay. So understanding that, yeah, and look at that, and change with the thunder moon. Look at that. It's a powerful number. It's a powerful card. Feel the energy of that card. This is a very powerful change, even though it's a lot of inner stuff. Okay, it's going to help you create your outer stuff, but to have faith that this is exactly, you're in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. Okay, the people that you're involved with are in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing, and it's all happening for everybody. Everybody's getting exactly what they need to in this moment. So just having faith that this is all going to work out, having faith in yourself to follow through. Okay, whoever that's for. Yeah. Visualize success. Okay. See yourself doing well in this situation and have faith in a positive outcome. Okay. It's really interesting. So many of my clients that I work with, oftentimes I help walk them through the worst case scenarios, because that's where our mind goes. We come from generation after generation of trying to prevent pain and suffering. So we're constantly thinking of the worst case scenario to try and avoid that. But we are shifting to this place of being very powerful manifestors. So what happens if you can consider the positive, what is the best outcome for everyone involved? What does that look like? Okay. What is the best possible outcome for everyone's greatest and highest good? If you can tap into that energy, Cancer, okay. And I'm going to tell you, every single client that I've done this with, every single one, it has come true. It's like, here's your magic wand. If you were magical, what would you want to see happen? And it does. They don't really know what to do with it when it does happen, right? But it's just to show you that it is possible. Okay, so what is the best case scenario? And we're going to leave you off with some guidance from the fairies. Okay. The Two of Winter. Indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. Feeling trapped between intellectual and emotional, okay? There's that inner conflict between the head and the heart, okay? And also, again, this whole worry about leaving people behind, okay? If they're meant to walk the walk with you, they will catch up. It's only important for you to worry about yourself, okay? Because in worrying about everyone else, you're unable to really give of yourself truly. All right, so I hope that this has helped. Be your peace, love yourself, share your light, and have an amazing July.